Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. It is Silent Mark with probably the final episode of the showcase series because there's only 4 matches left. And so we are just going to go ahead and jump right in. I hope you're all doing well today. So we will begin with, it would appear, a dream match between CM Punk, AJ Styles. And for the purposes of this one, I am going to play as Styles just because I want to change.
And answering that U.S. Open challenge is something I know I would have done if I was around for it. I also know exactly what my plan would have been at the start of 2016. Now, as you may recall, it was at the Royal Rumble that year where AJ Styles finally made his WWE debut.
Oh, yeah, I remember. His number 2, as I recall.
It's one of those moments where it felt like time stood still. Everyone trying to come to grips with the fact that, yes, AJ Styles is now in WWE. His arrival opened the door for a litany of dream matches. And in that time, he's made many of them happen, battling top names brave enough to step up to him. And you better believe that if I was here, I would have walked to the ring that very first Raw after the Royal Rumble, and I would have set down the challenge. CM Punk, AJ Styles, WrestleMania 32. AJ and I have traveled many of the same roads in our respective careers, but unfortunately, they never led us to having a proper one-on-one matchup in WWE. I respect AJ. He's another wrestler that made his name his way.
Since 1998,
he's one of the best.
All over the world. I earned the right to be here in the WWE.
Getting the chance to be his first WrestleMania opponent, it's too good to pass up. As usual, it's up to you. Do you want to prove to be the best? Or is being phenomenal more to your speed?
I'm gonna be phenomenal.
Well, believe me, I want it all.
Hey Sona, yes, I agree. I think it's been really good this year so far. I've been kind of enjoying it. Aside from the triple threat matches that were a pain in the ass, but otherwise, I think it's really good. I've only got 4 matches left though, so I'm almost done. But then I figure I'll probably just head on to My Rise after that.
To prove that he truly is the best. Moments away from facing off against the phenomenal AJ Styles on the grandest stage of them all, WrestleMania.
It's the man. And unfortunately this time I'm gonna beat him. How it wasn't all?
CM Punk has battled legends at WrestleMania. He's stolen the show. He's made history here. This is a familiar spot for CM Punk.
Oh, right.
But AJ Styles,
yeah, it's kind of cool. The what if matches have been kind of interesting. The fighting Shawn Michaels at Survivor Series '97 was pretty neat. Yes, but it's this one should be fun too. But yeah, it's nice that they you don't have to be Punk all the time. Like I played as Randy Orton in one of the triple threats. I played as Cactus Jack in the hardcore match.
This is huge.
But much like every person in this 100,000+ crowd in hand, I have goosebumps like I've never felt before. This is going to be an all-time classic. And it may have taken years for AJ Styles.
The phenomenal one.
But he is here now, competing on the biggest stage possible.
The biggest stage possible with the biggest bragging rights on the line. Who really is the best?
I like that they gave him his decent music again. The one from last year was dreadful.
At 218 pounds, the phenomenal one, AJ.
Yeah, I feel you.
Styles soaking.
That would have been a good one.
The magnitude of this moment. of this.
Yeah, I wonder why they left that one out. That seems like a no-brainer. Why wouldn't you have that match?
On the grandest stage at this showcase of the Immortals. Gentlemen, prepare yourselves. We're about to witness a classic for the ages, courtesy of the phenomenal AJ Styles and the best in the world, CM Punk. These two have come so far, but they have always been destined to meet here.
Wow, that is a really good model. This is the first time I'm seeing AJ Styles in this game. That is an excellent model.
And the time has come to finally answer the question of just who really is the best in the world. The phenomenal AJ Styles, the Second City Saint CM Punk, face-to-face in a WWE ring on the stage of the mall.
Punk's being very aggressive. Yeah, you might be right.
Punk have traveled up and down the same roads, wrestled in the same high school gyms and armories, competed internationally, and honed their craft to the point where they can both be called the best.
Okay.
But tonight, all roads have led them to this moment, where only one of these men can be called the winner.
All right, where's the chain wrestling?
Gutbuster. We are so lucky to be seeing CM Punk and AJ Styles facing off tonight. Well, they have done battle in the past, crossing paths multiple times in the independent scene.
We're actually doing the chain wrestling? Chain wrestling? There we go.
AJ Styles wasn't quite phenomenal, and Punk had yet to become the best in the world.
Indeed, gentlemen, we are seeing the best versions of both men in this ring tonight. And on the biggest stage possible, CM Punk versus AJ Styles.
I'm no kidding.
Tailor-made for WrestleMania.
Actually, Georgia, right? I think. AJ Styles, is that right?
Crossbody.
Neither one of these men are going to hold back in this one, are they?
Absolutely not. And both Punk and Styles are incredibly capable of getting down and dirty when they have to. There may be a great deal of respect in this match. Now pulling a pin out of nowhere.
Hey, you can't pin me.
AJ found a way to kick out.
Right.
Your reaction of instinct there.
CM Punk has long considered himself an outcast. Most folks would have pegged him as a long shot to succeed in WWE. And once he arrived, he was never expected to be the main event competitor he is today.
You could say much the same about AJ Styles, Corey. Remember, the first time the world got to see AJ Styles, he was busting his hump in WCW's Cruiserweight division during that company's dying days, while the main...
I've never been to Georgia. Never been that far south, actually.
Fringes fighting for every scrap of opportunity, and now they are both competing in one of the most anticipated matchups in WrestleMania history. What a journey for CM Punk and AJ Styles.
Hooked up.
Oh, nice. I never got the chance. I would have loved to have seen him live, though.
Styles bringing the takedown, putting on the cross.
Finds the ropes to force a break.
A prime example of why you need to know where you are at all times.
I should probably think about the finisher.
Gutbuster.
Hey, where are you going?
Slingshot boom and a forearm.
Throwing absolute caution to the ring there, and it paid off big time.
Get back in there, you. I bet he was. One of the best to ever do it, as far as I'm concerned.
Momentum really on AJ's side now.
Yeah, AJ's clearly working.
AJ Styles has the leg trap.
To the calf crusher.
Crusher submission applied.
He makes the...
But we're not ready. We've got to hit him with a finisher. Let's go ahead and do that.
AJ Styles, here it comes. Phenomenal.
Does Styles finish the job here? Makes the cover. Only two.
And a kick out from Punk.
Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And just what else can AJ do right now? He got all of it, and it wasn't enough. Boom! Backdrop suplex.
Yeah, I haven't been to a show in many years. A long time.
And targeting the leg there.
I almost had a chance to go and see John Cena's last match, but it didn't pan out.
AJ Styles looking to put this away. Hoists his opponent up into the Styles Clash.
Styles Clash, baby.
AJ Styles just beat CM Punk at WrestleMania.
All right. Styles down. Or Punk down, I should say. I'm Styles.
And tonight, like so many nights before he stepped foot in WWE against CM Punk, AJ Styles was...
That one wasn't too bad. That was easy enough.
having his arm raised here, but I really hope he can accept losing a hard-fought match like the one we just saw.
Yeah, as disappointing as this loss must be for Punk.
Yeah, I hear you. I'm definitely going to get to another show soon, I think.
Punk's already proven he can turn it on when the lights
All right, so
are.
what did we get there? We got the arena, and that's that AJ Styles model too. Nice.
Phenomenal.
All right. Punk or Kurt Angle? Ooh, that's tricky. You like Kurt Angle, but this time I think it's going to be Punk.
Match for any era, and you made it happen. That's the power of Showcase. I've said it repeatedly that it's impossible for me to predict a hypothetical scenario with precision, but I have to believe that if I was here in 2019, I would have done anything to get into the front of the line.
Oh, nice.
Kurt Angle's final opponent at WrestleMania.
How was that live? I've never been to an NXT show.
He has held every title imaginable. European champion, Intercontinental champion, 6-time world champion.
Not many people know this, but when I first joined the ECW brand in 2006, Kurt Angle was my goal. He'd found new life with the brand.
Nice.
The extreme side of things, mauling his opponents with a
I bet that was cool.
reinvigorated approach to the ground and pound offense. But those dreams would go unrealized with Kurt leaving WWE only about a month after my arrival. I could see it all in my head, though. Kurt comes out on Raw to announce that he'll be retiring at WrestleMania. With the crowd already shocked, Kurt goes to announce his opponent, only I wouldn't give him that chance. See, I really don't care who Kurt's chosen, because as I'd say to Kurt's face, I've chosen Kurt to be my opponent at WrestleMania 35. If Kurt wins, he gets to go out on top. But when I get the win, Kurt at least had the chance to go out on a shield against an opponent willing to push him to his limits. Kurt's retirement will happen one way or another, but it's up to you to decide who will be standing at the top of the winner's podium and who will have to settle for a silver medal when I collide with Kurt Angle at
Better take
WrestleMania.
that angle. Let's do it.
The man looking at the career of Kurt Angle with a loss tonight, CM Punk.
Kurt Angle, he's another one that I miss. He was incredible in his day.
The following is Kurt Angle's farewell match and is a submission match. From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Punk has gladly accepted the opportunity to ruin Kurt's last night on the grandest stage of them all.
What better test for the best in the world than a man he idolizes? One of very few men to achieve the amateur wrestling Grand Slam, Kurt Angle.
You can tell Punk has been looking forward to this match, this chance to face Kurt Angle at WrestleMania.
Yeah, for years, CM Punk has dreamed of this moment. What a notch in Punk's belt a win here would be.
It's Kurt.
The only gold medalist in WWE history. The wrestling machine, Kurt Angle.
You suck. You suck. You suck.
The only gold medalist in WWE history, Kurt Angle!
For the final time as an in-ring competitor, Kurt Angle makes his way to the ring. The WWE Universe showing the respect to this incredible athlete.
Kurt Angle performs at his highest level when the pressure is highest. Tonight, it couldn't get any higher.
Punk fully expects Kurt Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently, a little more intense than the Kurt Angle of old.
All right. Time to retire Kurt Angle.
It was CM Punk who threw a challenge at Kurt Angle. Said he wanted to give Kurt the chance to see if he could take down the best in the world at Angle's final match. What a better place to do it than at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how could Kurt resist? Angle and Punk have never met in a ring before, but they are known all over the world as
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. And here we go. Locked in. It's locked in. And here we go. Locked in. Just slipped underneath. And just like that, he's out of the hold.
Coquina clutch. Coquina clutch is in. Time to go night-night.
CM Punk on the verge of some...
Coquina.
No, he's not. He's on the verge of nothing.
and he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
CM Punk has been
all right, Kurt, get up.
sides of his mouth lately, praising Angle while also saying how much of a joy it
That
would
might be too far. I don't know.
Mind games are those.
Find out. Nope, got him.
Taking a chance one more time and landing with incredible impact.
Wants to finish this.
On the top. Whoa, look out. From
There we go.
close to ringside, risking it all paid off.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Clearly lost in the moment. He better snap out of it.
Get in here, Angle. Gonna settle this in the ring like men.
Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. And again, stipulation for this match is a submission match. You can only win by tapping your opponent out.
And it was a very nice gesture from CM Punk to request this for the last match in the career of a submission specialist like Kurt Angle.
Come on, Corey. Nothing virtuous about that decision. All just part of Punk's mind games. Punk wants to play this game and be able to say that
Punk peppered his opponent with attacks. Uranagi into the Anaconda vice grip.
and he decides to let his opponent out of the hold.
We're not done yet.
It felt like he was losing a grip and didn't want the opposition to counter out of the submission.
One reversal after another. These two are reading each other's minds.
I talked to Punk earlier today, and he said he fully expects Angle to be a step quicker than he's been recently. A little more intense. The Kurt Angle of old.
Fitting American sports analogy here for an American hero, you gents, correct me if I'm wrong, is like a legendary baseball player taking his final swings at the plate. He may not... Opponent lifted up, jaw, meet knee, got to sleep. Is it enough for Punk? Oof! Finds a straight shot to the gut. Opponent tied up, but shots to the temple.
And the Koji Clutch didn't get it.
We're locked in reversals here. Neither. Face first.
setting up. Oh, the Koji clutch locked in.
Solid grip on this hold, not letting go anytime soon.
Agonizing to be in this. Trying to break out of this grip and is able to do it. Escapes the hold before irreparable damage is done.
CM Punk looking to end things here.
Notice Lee.
Rough situation for Kurt. Long crafting an attack.
Driver spiked him. Can Angle withstand much more of this?
Punk is
Hopefully not.
He turns it into the Anaconda. A couple of knees there.
Ah, use the old resilience. Get a little booger.
German suplex. Despite what has transpired leading to tonight, there's a level of respect that CM Punk has for Kurt Angle. Punk might even have love for Angle, but Punk will not be sorry about beating Kurt in his final match.
There's all this talk about the storybook ending, the beautiful button on the career for Kurt Angle, a big win at WrestleMania. Think of what this would do for CM Punk. Think about what's driving Punk right now. To say that he is the man who beat Kurt Angle in Kurt's final match of his Hall of Fame career.
There would be no
Fire with a straight shot there.
All right, we'll slug it out.
Just teeing off with that fight forever vibe.
And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Barely anything left, but still slugging away. This has turned into a violent game of chicken. Who's going to step off the gas first?
You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe. Face first. Setting up.
The Koji clutch is locked in.
That's hooked in deep. Is he going to tap here?
I don't know how long he can hold on this.
And wait a second. Interesting
Damn it.
turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Looking to wrench the arm now.
Turns that in his favor.
Punk dodges out in time. CM Punk hoists his opponent.
GTS.
Once again going
All right, put him away.
He converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
And he's tapping. He had to tap.
There we go. Down you go, Kurt.
This was one to remember. And certainly a victory CM Punk will never forget. Forcing Kurt Angle to tap out.
All right.
With a loss here at the showcase.
2 matches left, I believe.
A fitting end to an incredible career. Kurt leaves here a warrior who can hold his head high with pride. Angle gave so much to this industry, and we thank him for all he's done.
Most definitely. All right, so I unlocked the retirement Kurt Angle plus the WrestleMania arena. Very nice. All right, on we go then to the next one. Ooh. CM Punk or The Fiend. I'm going with The Fiend on this one.
Maybe it's only in an alternative timeline, but I'll take the advantage of any opportunity to share the ring with Kurt Angle, win or lose. And as far as what happens if I stay in WWE, there's one more match I'll always wish for. Working with him, even if it was only briefly when he joined the new Nexus, made it abundantly clear to me that he would accomplish anything if he ever committed himself to it. A return to NXT gave him that chance, and soon Bray Wyatt and the Wyatt family were the talk of the wrestling world. They arrived on the main roster, terrorizing any superstar that got in their way.
And Bray Wyatt calmly watches as his family members dismantle Punk.
That included me. And while I have a match at the 2013 Survivor Series that on paper says was against the Wyatt family, it didn't have Bray Wyatt in it. I never got to compete against him once he realized his potential. I would have loved to have The Fiend set his sights on me. The Fiend took wrestling places it had never been before by taking his opponents places they had never been before. If I had my way, I'd take on The Fiend at WrestleMania 37. And I'd look for solace in the one place that I know to be the great equalizer. Hell in a Cell. He was once in a lifetime. I'm thankful for the time we did have together. But until we meet again, we'll make it happen here in my showcase. CM Punk against The Fiend at WrestleMania. You can choose who you'll control. But once that door closes, there's no telling what will happen.
Well, we're taking The Fiend.
It all comes down to this: Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania. A demonic structure built with thousands of square feet of cold steel chain link. And tonight, it will be the battleground for CM Punk and The Fiend.
Being a WWE superstar, you find yourself in a lot of dangerous situations. But right now, I don't think anyone is in a more dangerous situation than CM Punk.
It's clobbering time.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
For the first time ever, guys, CM Punk will enter Hell in a Cell at WrestleMania.
We've seen Punk inside the cell before, but this is something else. Facing The Fiend on the grandest stage of them all. I can't imagine what's going through Punk's mind right now. He has got to be a bundle of nerves.
Yeah, Corey, separately, Hell in a Cell, WrestleMania, and The Fiend are all daunting presences to prepare for. But together, this has to be nearly impossible.
Legends, champions, Hall of Famers, all of them have left their matches against him different. Some scarred, some broken, but none of them have ever been the same again.
Here he comes.
And here he comes, The Fiend, begging for you to let him in. Tonight he looks to drag CM Punk deep into the darkness inside Hell in a Cell.
I've said it before and I'll say it again. You don't fight The Fiend. You survive him. Every opponent that has ever crossed paths with The Fiend has been changed forever.
Just look at those eyes, or whatever is hiding behind that mask. There's just evil.
Bray Wyatt is sorely missed.
This has never been about winning or losing for The Fiend. This has always been about destruction. And tonight, his evil gaze is locked on CM Punk.
Or you can prepare for a wrestler. You can prepare for a fight. You cannot prepare for The Fiend. This being doesn't wrestle with logic. He doesn't wrestle with reason. He wrestles out of pure malice.
He looks great in this game too.
Structure not blinking at the tens of thousands here in attendance. To The Fiend, this isn't a punishment. This is his paradise. CM Punk is about to be locked inside the devil's playground with the devil incarnate.
You can hit The Fiend with everything you got, and he'll just keep getting back up. He feeds off the pain. And for as good as Punk is, he may find himself a broken man before he even realizes what's hit him.
All right.
You can just...
What have we got here? Beat him up. 2 grapple attacks. And a 12.
Feel how much tension is in the air here at WrestleMania. CM Punk facing possibly his biggest challenge to date.
There's really no telling what we're about to witness here with The Fiend. We've already seen a lot of diabolical mind games, and I'm sure those are far from over.
This match is going to change Punk forever. Whether he wins or loses, he'll never be the man he was before he entered the cell tonight.
CM Punk and The Fiend facing off against each other at the event that brings out the best in each man, WrestleMania.
You speak the truth, Corey Graves. Every time Punk comes down that ramp at WrestleMania, his next level competitiveness hits an all-time high. That's why we've seen him have all-time WrestleMania classics against the likes of Rey Mysterio, Randy Orton, and The Undertaker. But as for The Fiend, I need only remind you of what happened last year at WrestleMania. The Fiend lured John Cena into the Firefly Funhouse match and destroyed the franchise.
Let's go up top. The Fiend is gonna fly.
Bang, what a splash! Absolutely crushing offense from The Fiend.
An absolutely punishing series from The Fiend. Punk is looking rocked.
This might be one of the most psychological matches we'll ever witness in the history of WWE.
The Fiend started laying his groundwork earlier. I know Punk seems like he's unfazed, but deep down I think the seed of fear has started to sprout inside him. Punk has to do everything he can to fight.
Shades of Husky Harris.
He wants to walk out of WrestleMania with the win tonight.
Counter, he knew just what to do. Well, according to my notes, CM Punk has in-ring experience against Bray Wyatt, but in reality, he's never seen this side of Bray.
Something else to note is that Punk's previous matches with Bray were tag team contests that included the rest of the Wyatt family.
Wow, so Punk's first ever singles match with Bray Wyatt is against The Fiend?
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing. No!
Yeah, that's the claw.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is. Hoisted up. A big power slam.
I don't know, Punk.
Why don't we go and
The Fiend is just
slap him around on the outside a little bit?
showing Punk the door here.
Now to the ring, to the confines of the chain link
Ooh, thumbtacks. That's not thumbtacks.
Of course, kendo sticks are always under the ring in the event of any rogue ninja attacks. I'll give you one guess what's in that bag. And it's not delicious candy. Grabbing this odd bag of God knows what.
Yeah, why not?
Surely with sadistic intentions in mind.
Ow.
and Punk gets countered there.
Both of these men have made careers.
No, not the thumbtacks.
Yes, the thumbtacks.
Avoid the tacks. And now said tacks have essentially become one with their body. Well-delivered suplex.
One strong attack after another. Ooh, what a response. Punk finding a way to slow his opponent's assault down.
If Punk was looking for an opportunity to pull a 180, that could be it.
Boom, right into the thumbtacks.
Just tearing into all that flesh, turning into a human pincushion.
I'm right.
Counter by CM Punk. Both of these men have had cult-like followings in the WWE locker room, but tonight is purely a one-on-one battle.
For a multitude of reasons, not the least of which is the gargantuan cell surrounding the ring. It's nearly impenetrable.
There you go, Punk.
Man seems to welcome any allies at this point. The Fiend's transformation seems to have shed any vestiges of being a family leader. And with a match of this magnitude, I don't think Punk wants anyone at his side. Punk wants to prove he can overcome the Fiend without any help.
That was a stiff shot with that kendo stick. CM Punk is in a distressing spot. The Fiend's just...
All right, let's hit the Sister Abigail.
Sister Abigail.
I don't know how Punk can recover from that. The Fiend may have victory in...
Bray Wyatt locks in the claw. This is agonizing. Sickening delivery from the Fiend.
Two. A kick out. I don't believe it.
You cannot kill CM Punk.
Oh, yes, you can.
Oh, I shoved it down his throat.
That would have been painful without landing on those tacks. I think they're going to go into shock after that. The Fiend.
Here is your winner, The Fiend!
The Fiend.
Wyatt!
We may be witnessing the end of days here. The Fiend's power is only growing now that he's added CM Punk to his list of victims.
Remember this moment?
Nice.
I think we just witnessed a landmark moment for the entire WWE.
I feel bad for Punk coming up short, but what on earth does this mean for the rest of us?
Nice. All right, so we've unlocked the Fiend and the arena and popped an achievement while doing so. And what's next then? I think this is the last match, but I don't know what it is. Oh, this will be how you unlock AJ Lee.
To have worked with him and to get one more
Got it.
chance to share the ring with him. Rest in power forever, Bray Wyatt. It's been quite the experience as the focal point of WWE 2k26 Showcase. We've revisited great wins, received a second chance at painful losses, created dream matches that I thought would forever elude me, and even attempted to provide a glimpse at what WWE would have looked like had I stayed. It's been a true privilege. Before we put a bow on it all, I'd like to ask Slingshot Technology for one final match. A match that lives as large as my biggest dreams. The opportunity to team with the best tag team partner in the world, my wife, AJ Lee. Three-time Divas champion, had WWE wrapped around her finger from the moment she arrived. Skilled in the ring and potent on the microphone.
The greatest Divas champion of all time. Me!
Remind you of anybody? She even dropped a pipe on of her own.
I have done more in 1 year than all of you have done in your entire collective careers.
A true revolutionary, AJ Lee deserves as much credit for the women's revolution and evolution as anyone, as she fought for every second of television time to lay the groundwork needed to push women's wrestling further than it had ever been before. And since she returned to WWE this past September,
AJ Lee! CM Punk's wife is here after a decade!
she's been helping remind everybody just how damn great she really is. Now, I'm sure there are people out there saying, but you've teamed with her before. And this is true, but that doesn't change the facts. And the facts are that anytime I get to team up with my wife, it's always a dream come true. Across the ring from us, I can only see WWE's resident it couple, The Miz and Maurice. Miz and I have had our issues through the years. That's hardly a secret. But while we don't see eye to eye on many things, I still appreciate what him and his wife have accomplished in their careers. And it would be an honor to attempt to take the it couple label off them and put it on two people who have proven to move.
Oh, we're going to do that.
CM Punk and AJ Lee. So let's close this showcase out in style. You've done incredible work to get this far, and now we'll let you choose how it all comes to an end. Miz and Maurice will want to turn in a performance so awesome that it stops us in our tracks. But let's be real here. This world belongs to punks like me and the missus.
Did he call her Maurice? I think he did.
comes the best couple in the world.
From Chicago, Illinois, AJ Lee and CM Punk.
CM Punk and AJ Lee have both accomplished so much as individuals. Both have Hall of Fame credentials in WWE. Both have made their mark outside the business too, but the thing that means most to each of these competitors is standing right next to them. Punk and AJ are at their best together, and they're about to show the world exactly why.
He is the voice of the voiceless, and crazy is her superpower. Both of them are about to make a lot of noise tonight.
Oh, we're going to beat up The Miz.
Punk and AJ have always felt like they were better than the likes of Miz and Maurice, especially when it comes to competing in WWE.
The final match of the showcase.
Now for a real power couple in the form of the It Couple.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Maurice and The Miz.
And this is what it looks like to be truly in sync, to truly be as one, as a partnership, as a team, as a unit. The Miz and Maurice, 100% on the same page, which is more than we can say for CM Punk and AJ Lee.
Look, Punk and AJ may have less experience as a team, but you can't really buy that they're anything less than a cohesive unit. These two really can't get enough of each other, can they?
It's called being happily married. Miz and Maurice are clearly the gold standard when it comes to marriage.
Boo this man.
A power couple and tag team.
Hey, what's up, Bella Martin?
Of the spotlight.
And this should be one hell of a tag team match. The CM Punk and AJ Lee taking on the cocky Miz and Maurice. Two teams, not just in this matchup, but in life as well, who couldn't be more different from one another.
It's that blue-collar, scratch-and-claw mentality versus the mentality of having the spotlight and only the finest things in life. Really, it's a tale as old as time.
CM Punk and AJ Lee truly don't like the Miz and Maurice, and believe me, the feeling is mutual. Now all four of these superstars have the chance to let those feelings out in a good old-fashioned tag team match player.
Okay.
Gonna be agonizing for the arm. Don't get me wrong, AJ Lee is her own woman and can fight her own battles, but we've seen in the past that CM Punk will defend his family with every fiber of his being. The Miz, on the other hand, sometimes he makes his wife fight his battles. Hides behind his wife when the fight intensifies.
That's because Miz and Maurice are an equal unit. Why should the man always hold the door open? Or the ring ropes, for that matter?
Good, how are you?
I just think Miz can be a chicken sometimes. And since this is standard tag team rules, the men can fight the women and vice versa. How does that change up the strategy in this one? How does AJ's strategy when facing the Miz differ from her strategy facing Maurice? Or the other combinations we could see in this tag match?
Aggressive kick.
Honestly, these are all four high-level championship caliber superstars. They've all done their homework, and none of them are going to hold back, no matter who's standing across the ring from them.
Putting him in the corner for something here.
Go for the double team.
Oh, a kick.
Right to the midsection.
Maurice is mostly known today for her reality TV work, but it's easy to forget that she was one of the most dominant competitors of the
Yeah, it is fun. It's a good turnout this year.
Was the first woman.
Now that they've skipped over the last gen stuff, this one's pretty decent.
And for the majority of the title's history, she was the longest reigning title holder at 211 days.
But that record was surpassed by the other woman in this match, AJ Lee. So not only is AJ Lee a better competitor in the women's division, she's a better diva too.
He's got control.
Oh, what a forceful clothesline. The list of accolades for Punk and AJ may be a smidge longer, their in-ring skills may be a smidge higher, but there's one aspect of this that the It couple has over their opponents tonight, and it's the most vital one: experience.
As much as it pains me to agree there, Wade, you're right. Miz and Maurice have stood in the ring against some of the top power couples in wrestling at some of the biggest PLEs in WWE history, including Royal Rumble and WrestleMania.
And for as long as Punk and AJ have known each other off-screen, they've only tagged together for a few brief matches on Raw.
All right. Take the sig.
Competing together is another.
Counter by Miz.
Gonna have to be fast learners tonight.
Neckbreaker. And it's Miz looking for the win. He breaks the ref's count after one.
Not even a 2 count, just found a way to power out.
Well, I play all kinds of things. So I do a little retro gaming here and there, sometimes older arcade games, that kind of thing. But I also play like a lot of story-driven stuff, like the Telltale Walking Dead games, that kind of thing. And some Helldivers.
Face first into the snapmare driver.
Tag made, fresh partner in. Takes their breath out, effective counter.
And she's able to fight Maurice off.
You know what? I'm just going to say it. I believe CM Punk is jealous of The Miz.
Come on, Wade, jealous? Miz is a
I
great...
mean, Miz since I played Helldivers, though, but I do enjoy that one.
in WWE.
We can compare resumes all day, Cole, but consider this. Everything Punk wanted to do, Miz did first. Miz joined the main roster first. Miz was the face of WWE.
The Shining Wizard.
Was doing the late-night talk show circuit first. Miz main evented WrestleMania first, and after tonight, Miz...
Tag made.
On for the finish.
Up to the top rope. Way up high.
Dim the spotlight, roll the credits. Miz and Maurice are about to exit stage left.
Partner making the save, breaking up the pin.
Not leaving any...
Damn you, Maurice.
He's in a predicament here. Big clothesline.
AJ Lee recently making her WWE return after a decade away. She spent that time becoming a best-selling author.
As much as I can. I try to do it every day.
Get yourself back in the proper mental state to compete again.
I miss a day here or there, as much as possible.
That has to eat at Maurice a bit. Don't get me wrong, Maurice has had some major matches since her retirement, but the vast majority of them have been at the side of her husband. I wonder if we see Maurice put a bit more effort to take command of this match tonight to prove that she can get back to the top of the women's division all by herself.
Using that barricade with great effect. Oh my, boot to the spine right there.
Counter, saw it coming. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Ooh, bang.
Gosh.
Cinching in the arm wringer, but
a shot to the jaw.
dueling with
CM Punk with a quick movement. He connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
This could result in the tap.
Taps out. Taps.
Yes, she does. that, I believe, is the end of the showcase
CM Punk and AJ Lee
for this year. Which means on my next stream, I'll be moving on to the My Rise, which I haven't even looked at yet.
And even though his biggest battles were on his own, and Punk famously said that he's not here to make friends, this industry is what gave him what matters most, his family.
CM Punk has had so many knives put in his back, so many acrimonious splits. When it comes to
what did we get for that one?
he will stand by their side every step.
CM Punk Arena, a couple of cards, 2 different AJ Lees, 2 different Maurices, and The Miz. All right, I think that's the end of the showcase, though. That looks to be, yep, that's everything unlocked from the showcase.
Truly fantastic. Facing a litany of all-time WWE greats, crossing through time and space itself, testing out new technology, we've experienced a showcase like no other and had a huge part in how it all ended up. How does it feel? What are you even talking into? I'm not holding a microphone, man. You gamers are weird, you know that? The classics never get old. Seriously, though, you should be proud of what you've accomplished.
Don't call me weird.
Built its name on ideals of honor and legacy and tradition and greatness, and I think I did them all justice here today. When we honor the past, when we keep the names of legends alive long after they're gone, we show respect to them for their own journeys. And here in the WWE2k26 showcase, I know we did things a little differently. Hell, there's some people out there that choose to do a full gauntlet instead of taking it one step at a time. Insanity, but that's the point. We only get one go. And if you don't do it as authentically as possible, if you don't do it your way, then why even bother? I built my entire career on that approach. Some love it, some don't, but you can't win them all. And if you try, you will drive yourself crazy. So always do what's in your heart. Always. Thank you for letting me do the whole 2K showcase a little differently. Thank you for always having my back. And thank you for showing that a true underground kid can one day be the most mainstream success, as long as they stay true to themselves. Now, if you'll excuse me, I've got a dog waiting for me.
Oh. Oh, there it is. That's the showcase complete. Well done to me, I guess. All right. Well, that is going to be it for me today on account of the showcase being complete. And next time I'll be setting up the My Rise to start on that one, which will be the first part, at least, of my next stream. So, thank you for hanging out. Nice to see you, Ella Martin. You guys take care. Catch you later.